there, welcome to Homekeepers. I'm in the kitchen today, and with my good friend.
We kind of match.
Knit things and all. And it's going to be a great show because David Clarke is with us, and he is a real blessing to this show and talks a lot about families and the interaction. Now, you'll love him if you haven't heard him before. And the reason I'm over here is because I just wanted to give you something different. Isn't that a good idea?
It's always good to have different.
Tell them what we're going to make.
We are making berry bran muffins, and they look really good. And they came out of a
lower your blood sugar recipe.
Lower blood pressure or sugar.
Oh, okay. Lower your blood sugar.
Because I've gotten a lot of requests. We need to do more healthy stuff, especially at the beginning of the year. Everyone's trying to, be the new you.
Everybody's trying to undo what they did in 2020. Yes. Before we get into it, though, I again want to offer you this. The Basic Steps of Bible Study. Now, this is not by just anyone. It's by Kay Arthur. And a lot of you ladies know who she is. She is a legendary Bible teacher, speaker, and all. And you can have this to give you a jump start into studying the Bible. For any gift at all, the information's on your screen. You can either write to us or call 1-800-229-0059. And you've probably heard me say the address a million times. Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida, 33758. How was that?
That was very good.
Okay. Now, how are we going to...
You've been saying that for 42 years.
At least.
Literally, 42 years.
Oh, yes.
We're in our 42nd year, and you've been here the whole entire time.
My home since then, and I can sometimes have to think twice to think of that address.
Okay, so you have 2 cups of dry bran cereal. You have 1.25 cups of low-fat milk. You're going to mix those together so it gets soft.
Yeah, and it's the plain old vanilla, just the plain bran cereal.
Yeah, just plain bran cereal. My dad eats that every single day for breakfast. So I have 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar. I have an egg. I have a teaspoon of vanilla.
So the 1/2 cup of sugar, remember that's distributed into a dozen.
Yes, and 1/4
muffins.
Yes, this is so good. 1/4 cup of oil. I'm going to mix that up. That's getting a little wet. We've got
flour.
I don't have this memorized. I need 1/4 cup of flour, a tablespoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. We're just going to mix the dry ingredients together.
Those are fresh blueberries, and they're awfully big, don't you think?
Well, we're supposed to have 1 cup of blueberries, but we only got 1 package of them, so I just did between the 2.
It looks like about 1 cup. So.
Okay. Oh, what am I doing?
Doesn't it?
Okay, I'm mixing.
It's just like you are at home. You skimp here.
You just do what you have to do.
Yes, you do.
Yes. So we have a dozen liners in the... This is the last taping of the year. I know this is going to show in 2021, but this is our very last taping of 2020. We're done. And
America and the world will be glad to tell 2020
we will be
bye-bye.
ushering 2020 out for sure. And my church is holding a prayer meeting. We're going to pray
the Lord
2021
for that.
in. Yeah, so let me mix the dry ingredients together.
That really is so encouraging.
Yes. Let's have the Lord
situations, and this one's worldwide. It's not just state or a nation. It's worldwide.
Yep. So I'm going to mix the cereal.
Saints need to pray for our nation. It's just a mess, and only God and only people becoming righteous, serving the Lord is going to change it.
Yes, and I think God has some amazing plans for us in 2021. So I put the milk and the cereal in here, and now I'm going to mix that up. Because you kind of want to break that cereal down just a little bit. And then I'm going to put the wet and the dry ingredients together. I'm going to fold in the blueberries, and we're going to put them in the liners, and they're going to bake 25 to 30 minutes at 350.
Yes, and we've done other blueberry muffins before. I guess
this just sounds really healthy,
but this one's good for you.
This one just sounds like a really good start to the year. Let me get rid of these so I don't make a mess.
Perfect for breakfast?
Yes, for sure. Let's see. I guess I'll use this.
Do you remember the jingle? I think it was for Pillsbury products. Nothing says leaven like something from the oven.
Yes.
I know it was a young man who came up with that.
You know him, or you know who?
Yes.
Really?
Years ago, because that's an old one.
Yeah.
But they sure didn't pay him what they should have.
Evidently.
as much as
Wow.
they use that.
Yes. And you still
It's
know
in
it
our
today.
DNA. We heard it so
Yes.
much.
Yep.
So,
This is a nice batter. So I'm going to fold the blueberries in, and then
But-
I'm just going to equally distribute between the 12.
it
and
is
then
very
look at
true
those.
because when you come in a house and you smell something baking,
Oh, so good.
it's a,
That's why when you're selling a house, they tell you to put cinnamon in the oven and just light it, just on real low, and it
Really?
smells like something's baking in your house, and that it makes it feel like home.
now where are you going to get that kind of
Right.
information except right here?
Seriously, right here. Okay. So are you going to try it?
I am going to try it.
Okay. I brought my coffee down just to try a Bran muffin here.
I think I'm the only tea drinker around here, you know.
Oh, I drink tea all day.
Do you? Oh,
But I needed to get out of here for a few minutes at lunch, so I ran home and made
I
a cup
don't
of
even
coffee.
like coffee.
I
so.
love coffee. It's in my
So
top
you like
5
both.
of life. Yeah.
These really baked up
They're
beautifully
very moist, very
because
tender.
we've done other, that they kind of sagged in the middle.
Mm-mm.
That's the one you want. It's not so awful sweet.
That's one of the best healthy muffins I've tasted.
You'll want it. The
that
information's
good.
coming up on your screen, and you can get it. I'm telling you, it's outstanding. The more I can taste it and all. It's very, very light, and it's not really yucky sweet. So if you want this recipe, it's absolutely free. The information's coming up on your screen. And if you've never heard Dr. Clarke, you are in for a treat. So you stay right there. Don't go anywhere.
If you would like a copy of today's recipe, you may receive it by contacting us through social media as listed on the screen. When requesting a copy through the mail, be sure to include a self-addressed stamped envelope. Thank you, and please know we always appreciate hearing from our viewers.
Welcome back, Dr. Clarke.
Thank you.
It's always a good day when you're here. And you know what I like to do, because we have new viewers all the time, kind of reacquaint
Sure.
the regular ones and introduce you to the new ones. 'Cause Dr. Clarke is a Christian psychologist, as I mentioned earlier. And he's written about 14 or 15 books on very targeted subjects. I brought this one I hadn't seen for a while, the 10 most outrageous couples in the Bible, and this is an interesting study. That's got a lot of stuff in it.
It's packed.
Print is small.
It's a good book.
It
I was
is a
telling
good book.
Brooke, your producer, nobody bought that book, and they should have bought that book because it's a really good book.
Every pastor ought to have that in his library.
This would preach beautifully. Bible
Not
studies.
only that, it would
come on.
help you when couples come in.
Yeah, I think so.
But now I'm back to introducing you now.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. We're going to have his website up. We're going to have Facebook contact up. And one thing, because you might be in Timbuktu or Seattle or somewhere, and you think, I wish if I were in Tampa, I'd go talk to him. You can talk to him on the phone. Phone advice for 45 minutes. And that's a good amount of time. You can learn so much in 45 minutes.
I can cover a lot of ground. Yeah,
Okay, can I suggest something for your practice? Okay.
feel free.
To you people who are thinking about that, I'm suggesting they really write down before they pick up the phone.
Yeah, right.
Just note what you really want to talk about. And they could maybe give you that up front or something.
Yeah, we actually have, Sandy will have that, my wife and office manager, greatest job in the world, I tell her. She will have them do a little email summary before the session.
Oh, that's
so
great.
I know it saves time. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Do you pay her well? That's what I want to know.
No, not well enough. It's never enough for the blonde. She was crabbing the other day, the $15 minimum wage. She says, I'm not making $15 an hour. I said, I know you're not. It all goes in the same kitty. I was telling her.
Your name is on the bank.
It is. You own everything.
Yes. Also, let's talk a little bit about a podcast that is both visual and audio.
Right. I have done we're closing in on 100 podcasts that I've done. We release one a week. It's been about a year now, I guess, or so. And yeah, the audio version, of course, you can get in your phone. It's on the website, Apple Podcasts. People access that all the time. And then we're going to have a video starting, in fact, next week, going to have a video version of that. So yeah, people want to see me for obvious reasons.
All this information is on the website, and that will be coming up during the show. Okay. The last time we were here, we were talking about this book. The 2 months, actually. This
Right.
Enough is Enough. because there is a lot of abuse, and you'd be surprised at the abuse in the church.
Yeah, the numbers
church
are
families.
high. Yep.
And so he gives a very solid plan there as to how to handle it and how to stop it, hopefully. Okay, in this book, and we're talking about really serious abuse and continual nonstop.
Right.
As I mentioned, there's a definite plan, and one of them is you have a team of warriors. Who can you trust? That's the question.
Right. And it's a pretty small group. You don't tell anybody the truth other than people that you know won't repeat it to anybody else, and certainly won't tell your abusive husband. Mm-hmm. Very tight group. Family, friends, certainly your pastor. If you can trust your pastor, you should be able to trust your pastor. Mm-hmm. Christian attorney, I think, is vitally important. If you can find a solid, tough Christian attorney and a Christian therapist like me to guide you through the process, oh yeah, it's a small group, but it's very important because you can't get out alone. It's too hard.
Of all your books, do you have a favorite?
Boy, you know, that's a good question. I would say of all the books I wrote, probably it would be a tie between I Don't Love You Anymore, because that was my first really tough book, How to Heal from Sexual Sin. And I love writing it. It just kind of flew out of me. It's what I do every day, so that was easy to write. But the other book would be the parenting book, Parenting is Hard and Then You Die. Mm-hmm. That's an update from my previous one, because it's all about my kids. I love my 4 kids. It was fun to write, all the stories, funny things about them, how we raised them. They're all doing very well, following the Lord. So the principles that are biblical work. Those are probably my top 2, I'd say.
This book, I brought it on just because I wanted to check it against some of this abuse stuff. To see, this is top most outrageous couples in the Bible. And there was a couple where there was a lot of abuse.
Right.
And the woman was really sharp. Her name was Abigail.
Yeah, boy, what a great woman of God. Because back in that day, married to a guy like Nabal, you had no rights as a woman. 0. Less than 0. He could have had her taken out to the back 40 and killed, and nobody would have raised a finger against him. So, but she, with God's help, it's a wonderful story, 1 Samuel 25. She stepped forward and she did some things that no one would ever consider doing. And of course, God took him out, protected her, and got her out of that situation.
Well, she was smarter than King David in that story.
She was.
Quickly, tell them the story.
Well, Abigail's married to this Nabal guy who's rich beyond measure. He's got all kinds of fields and, sheep and all that, goats and all that stuff. And so, of course, Abigail's stuck with him, right? The first part of the chapter, this guy's a dirtball. And poor Abigail was a godly woman. She was beautiful. The Bible says she was
smart.
Smart. And so King David, King David, that's when Saul was chasing him around.
He kind of had a trigger personality.
Oh, talk about a hot temper, I'm telling you. Some of his men, were protecting Nabal's fields and the harvest. And so in return, he asked Nabal for some provisions. Oh, well, Nabal said no. And he said it in a nasty way. And so David heard that. Oh, it was just mean as a... He could have said no, thank you. He said no, and said some nasty things. And David just went off. He was going to come in with his warriors and wipe them all out.
Wipe them out.
I mean, everything.
And it was the woman who was smart.
Oh, she was not going to let that happen. And so Nabal's doing whatever he's doing, and she called in a servant, and she got the provisions together and ran to meet David, cut him off at the pass. She wasn't going to wait for him to show up and start killing people. And she provided the provisions, and he backed off. Oh. Now, the interesting part about the story, of course, is when he heard about that, he could have had her killed. I mean, how did you have thwarted me? You didn't have my approval. Instead, God just struck him. She confronted him.
Took him out.
Boom. Died.
But that's such a great story because in any marital situation, and some of them we know get bad enough that people lose their lives, but the wisdom of God is available.
It is. In that situation, I'll tell ladies, you don't have it as bad as Abigail. I guarantee you don't. This is America. There is a way to get out. You can get a job. You can do this. You can do that. You can get support. She had nothing. So that was a worst case, and God got her out. Hey, I don't want to hear your excuses. It's going to be hard. I don't care if it takes you 2 years. You're going to get out if you'll just take the step. Oh, I can't possibly. There's nothing I can do. No, I don't want to hear that. You can do something today and tomorrow, step by step, follow the book. You can get out.
And she was between two men that were just out of line.
Way out the reservation. I know. David was going to kill everybody, which wasn't a good idea.
And I want to remind you again that Dr. Clarke is a Christian psychologist, and the Bible is absolutely the bottom line. And with this kind of information, I've thought of Abigail so many times in my Christian life. There is wisdom there, and the Bible says, if any man lack wisdom, let him ask.
That's exactly right. That's an extraordinary story. If you're married to a decent guy, you don't have those problems. Well, a lot of women aren't. And they didn't know it when they got married. These guys will fool you, these abusers. They're charming, they're wonderful, they meet all your needs, and then a year, even usually less than that, a few months into the marriage, oh no, they start to show their colors.
Okay, I want to switch gears just a little bit here. Do you have couples come to you, first of all, mostly you have maybe women who come first or call or something?
Almost always, right, which is fine.
Is there a percentage that men will come with them?
Yeah, I do pretty well. It seems like maybe 30, 40% will come together the first time, which is good.
That's good.
Pretty good. I'll say to a lady, and Sandy will too, if my husband won't come, well, is there any point? Oh, no, you come in. We'll come in the back door. If he's never going to come, that's fine. We'll ask him. But we can do a lot of things that will upset him and upset the marriage and create some change. Whenever I have a man call, it's always a disaster. He's done something terrible and he wants to save his marriage, and so he'll come in. The wife often won't because she's through with him. But I wrote a book called I Destroyed My Marriage. I think we've talked about that, haven't we?
I don't think so.
That's one of my very latest. I got to send that to you.
I don't think I haven't.
I Destroyed My Marriage, and then how to win your spouse back. If you're the one that's
I want to talk about
yes,
that.
I can't believe you didn't get that. That's Sandy's fault. It's her job to send you these books.
I would dock her pay.
I think I will.
That's his wife. I don't think he will.
No.
Okay, I want to switch gears a little bit. The time we have left. Do couples ever come to you, husband and wife, when their finances are in a mess? Do you deal much with that?
Yeah,
Isn't it pretty clear whose fault it is?
Well, it is. Once you get the story. Somebody's a saver and somebody's a spender, almost always. And it could be either or. In the case of the husband, and people think, well, I'm making the money. Well, who cares how much you make if you spend every dime? You moron. You're just going to have to. So you have to get their attention. I love Dave Ramsey.
I was just getting ready to mention his name.
Programs, you can't beat them. They're solid.
Let's boost his ministry.
I'm telling you.
You know what? I interviewed him once at NRB years and years ago.
Did you?
Before his ministry was this big. But this is what he says. Because these couples call in that are living together.
Right.
Our finances.
Right.
He says, you keep your finances separated until you're married with your signature.
Right, I agree.
Blessing of God.
What you have now is not a marriage.
Right. But then he says, any money is ours.
Right, that's exactly right. When you're married, there's none of this separate stuff. That's not one flesh. Right. Oh yeah, when I have couples that have gone through his program, boy, that if they'll follow it,
It's rough.
It is rough. Oh, it's brutal.
But it works.
Yeah, he's tough. You cut to the bone, you track your expenses, but man, it works. And get out of debt. He's huge on that, and I couldn't agree more. The crushing debt, credit card debt, home debt that people are under. They buy a fancy car, they can't afford it. Disaster.
Okay, now, how do you? Maybe both people are crazy with finances.
Well, I've seen that. That's the worst case scenario.
I would think.
I've seen it. Oh yeah, the debt. You're going to have to pay that. I don't like these commercials on the radio you hear, and even on TV where, it's okay if you owe the IRS $100,000. We'll work with you to reduce that. Well,
Reduce 75,000.
Exactly, great.
That's good news.
There's a place for that, but you know what? You got to fix it. If you don't fix the pattern, you're going to have the same problem in 5-6 years anyway.
But aren't finances a huge problem in marriages?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a very sensitive topic. That's why Christ, talked more about money than many other topics, because it's so important. It doesn't matter what you make. If you're lower class or middle class or even really upper class, it's a very sensitive issue. Couples, I have them. You need to have a meeting once a week. Usually, one person is better at the money than the other person. Bills and tracking and investments, but it's always to be discussed. Decisions made together. Sandy has saved me for some stupid things I would have done with the money, our money, and without her saying, "What are you, out of your mind? Have you thought of this? No. Have you thought of that? No."
Are women better at that?
I think so. As by and large, yes. Sandy's highly organized. Of course, she was doing all the money until we had, I think it was our third child. So it's my own silly fault. Anyway, and then she said, "Dave, I can't do all this." She's really better at it than I am, but I took it over, and I've been doing it ever since. But we talk about it all the time. I wouldn't do anything without her permission, without her agreement, no matter what it might be.
So when you have this sitting in front of you, because I believe I've heard Dave say that finance is the number one reason for breakups and divorce.
I think ultimately it is. That's what people say. Other factors may be involved, but it's always in the top 2 or 3. Oh, yeah. And that's not a biblical reason. People don't care.
No.
But it can eat away at you.
But so you're sitting there, and it's obvious. You've got this couple in front of you, and either she or he is the big spender, and the other one would like to not have that pressure. So how do you talk to them?
I'll say, look, the way I start with a couple is, and this will be part of it, I want you to, the homework assignment after the first session is I want you to come in, and I want you to list out, the mistakes that you've made in the marriage. And if I already know that money's an issue, I say, you better make sure money makes your lists. Okay. Yeah. And there may be issues on both sides, but when he needs to admit the steps of change. The first step is I have a problem. I have made mistakes. I've hurt my wife if it's the guy. I've made these foolish decisions. I have to own that. And then I can hone in on that and we can start to make some changes. If he's going to resist me and fight me and think that it's her fault and I'm not doing anything wrong and I'm making the money anyway, then I won't see them as a couple again. I'll see just him. Because it's that important in the issue. I say, sir, I'm not going to see you again. I'm going to see you personally. So I can knock some sense into your head. And you're going to have to realize your wife's going to leave you over this. And even if she does it, you're breaking her heart. You have no retirement.
And if she does, it's going to cost you more.
That's exactly right. Because it really is a form of abuse. If you're not going to stop it, it's abusive. It's emotionally abusive.
I had a gentleman on last week who wrote a book called Leading from Our Knees. And I'm loving this book, I'll just tell you that. But I think the first sentence was, first of all, I want to thank my mother and father who kept me in Sunday school, who read the scriptures and prayed daily in the home. Wow. Wouldn't that cover a lot? Man. I mean, that almost put you out of business.
Boy, I tell you what, it would. I'd have to be a plumber or something, which would be fine. Oh, I know. We're seeing a reduction in that, of course, over the generations. You mentioned this consumer society in church. I want to find a church where my needs will be met. That's not how you choose a church. Can I be of service? Is God leading me to this church? Nobody ever says that anymore.
Yeah.
Well, come on. Yeah. I love that title.
Leading from Our Knees.
Oh, my goodness. I like that.
But if you had more marriages who had devotions in the home, sit with wife, sit with the children, like my family growing up, which was not a perfect family, but every day read a few scriptures and prayer.
Oh, my dad did that. We had family devotion several times a week. And when I was a teenager, I hated it. But you look back, and it's made all the difference.
Well, I'm going to just give one quick personal testimony. We gathered around the Christmas tree, and our gifts were very meager. Yeah. But Christmas is Christmas to a child, so you got a gift, you want it. I was ready to jerk my gift from under the tree, and my dad said, wait a minute. And he got the Bible out. And I thought,
well, that was bad timing. My gift's right there.
I thought, I'm sick of the shepherds. I'm sick of the angels. I've had them up to here since Thanksgiving. I want nothing to do with it. It didn't bother my dad. He read this Christmas story and prayed and thanked God for sending Jesus.
Oh, man.
Today, I don't remember one gift I ever got, but I remember that my dad honored the Lord on the day that we celebrate his birth.
Yeah.
That's what I want for Homekeepers.
Yeah, that's strong. That's a great story, Arthelene. Right. The gifts, who cares? Really, who cares? It's nice.
Yeah.
But that's valuable. That stuck with you.
And as approach the Christmas season, you might think about that. We're out of time, but you'll be back next time.
Yep.
Next month?
I'm coming back.
Stay there. Have a couple things to say before we say goodbye.
Arthelene would like you to keep the following information handy. You may contact Homekeepers by writing to Homekeepers, P.O. Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida 33758, or go to www.rippy.org. Remember, we always enjoy hearing from our viewers, and we thank you for your support.
Well, Dr. Clarke is certainly a gift to this program, and I'm sure a gift to your life. And he'll be back. He comes every month, and I'm so thankful for that. I again want to offer you The Basic Steps of Bible Study by Kay Arthur. What a great, great lady of God she is. And I encourage you to take advantage of this for any gift to the ministry. So you're getting something of value and helping to keep this ministry on the air. So use the 800 number or the address that both are on your screen right now, and we will get it out to you. I want to tell you the reason I offer these small books is I know that a lot of people, the majority of people, they don't have time to sit down and read a big book and take classes and all, but you can get an awful lot in a small book from some great writer. So that's why we do that, and I hope you'll take advantage of it. And I really want to encourage you, you know, in the New Year's resolution, that number one, the top of the list would be the relationship with God the Father. Boy, it'll make the coming months so much better, so much better. I've been a musician all my life. I'm often drawn to the old hymns, and I think of what our nation's been through, what people have been encountered as individuals. And I remember one of the old hymns that says, all your anxiety, all your care, bring to the mercy seat and leave it there. Never a burden that he does not share, never a friend like Jesus. He's there for you right now. There are telephone numbers on the screen. If you need to talk to someone, there's someone waiting to talk to you and to pray about your individual situation. I hope you'll take advantage of that. And I hope you'll join me next time. Remember, there's no higher calling than that of a homekeeper. God bless you.
If you should miss a Homekeepers program, you can catch up by going to www.ctnonline.com. Click on CTN Programs and then on Homekeepers.